Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Milford TV's coverage of Milford High School playoff volleyball. As today they take on the Lincoln-Sudbury in the quarterfinals. In the first round, the 11th-seeded 12-6 Milford Scarlet Hawks pulled off the 3 matches to nil upset against 6th-seeded 13-5 Worcester Tech. Today they take on the 3rd-seeded Lincoln-Sudbury Warriors. The Warriors have won 5 of their last 7 games, while Milford has taken 5 of their last 8. It will be 2 very good and well-coached teams here today. Tom Nappy on the call, Rob O'Keefe on camera. This is playoff volleyball on Milford TV. Let's recap the first playoff game for Milford a little more. They took on Worcester Tech in that matchup. Steven Luna had 26 assists, 7 kills, 8 aces, 9 digs, and a block as number 11 Milford, who was 13-6 at that point, swept host Worcester Tech. The 3-game scores were 25-18 in the first match, 25-14 in the second match, and 25-7 in the third match. And now the Scarlet Hawks set to take on Lincoln-Sudbury. And when you think about the seeding, there's certainly a big difference of experience that some of these teams have compared to others. As Milford, they've certainly been a lot more battle-tested than Worcester Tech. So that helped them in round 1 as the starters for Milford being introduced. We'll get you those starters in just a moment, but taking a look at the bracket, Milford, number 11, taking on number 3, Lincoln-Sudbury, also in the quarterfinals, is number 2, Assabet Valley, taking on number 10, Wachusett. Then you got number 1, Algonquin on the other side of the bracket. They're battling number 9, Framingham. And you also have, rounding it out, number 13, Leominster, taking on 5th-seeded Millis. So those are the final 8 left in the South Division I bracket, as these 2 teams are set to go. Let's take a look at the Scarlet Hawks starters. They are going to go with senior Lucas Bentes. He's an outside hitter. Eric Vega, one of the captains, an outside hitter in his senior year. Steven Luna, a setter in his senior year. Mike Haver, a junior, a middle hitter. Earl Bassett is also getting the start. He'll play a little bit of everything here today. Devin Lamont is a middle hitter in his senior year. David Abrego, a defensive specialist in his senior year. And those round out the Milford starters. And for Lincoln-Sudbury, the guys in the mix are going to be senior Scott Henderson, senior Peter Finnegan, senior Ryan Nevels, senior Andre Rakitin, senior William Davenport, and senior Isaac Elder, as well as junior Max Marolda, junior Steve Nobile, and sophomore Sam Ryan. So 2 very experienced teams here today. The Lincoln-Sudbury Warriors, led by head coach Elizabeth McClung, assisted by Donna Blight, Ben Coleman, and Stephen Keller. The Milford Scarlet Hawks, led by head coach Linda Zakili, assisted by Andrew Mainini. As we'll take a look at the introduction of the home team starters. Lincoln-Sudbury, there's Philip Sifferlin. David Lucier, a junior for Lincoln-Sudbury. They're getting their whole roster introduced here. And the Scarlet Hawks, they've had quite the season. They've had a pretty good stretch to end the season. And they've certainly been battle-tested. And this is a bracket where you could see a lot of upsets just based on the different divisions, based on the strength of the Hockomock. Taking a look at Milford's season, they won their first 5, 3-0, and then their next 2, 3-1, and then a loss against Chicopee Comp, 3-0. Another loss against Greater New Bedford following that. And then a big 3-1 win against Minnechaug Regional Then a tie against Cambridge, Ringe, and Latin. And then they had a loss against Cambridge, Ringe, and Latin. And then they followed that up with a loss against a tough Mount St. Charles Academy team, followed by a win against Randolph. And then a 3-1 loss back on May 5th against Wellesley. And then a big 3-0 shutout of Taunton. Followed by, on the 11th, a 3-0 loss to Lawrence. But then after that, 3 straight wins. Marlboro, Millis, Randolph. 3 big wins, and then a 3-1 loss to Brockton. And then they got the playoff win against Worcester Tech. And the starters are out for this Central Division I matchup. And we are going to have a good match for you today. Playing the back for Lincoln-Sudbury is Scott Henderson. It will be Lincoln-Sudbury starting with the serve. Henderson set to deal. A bump. Now on the front line, Luna, the smash by Vega. Nicely played with the dig. And then a side out on Lincoln-Sudbury. Henderson could not catch up with it, and Milford will get the serve and the 1-0 lead. Stephen Luna, the captain senior, to the service line. And right off the hands of Ryan Nevels playing the back row, it's Stephen Luna with the ace. Luna set to serve it up once again, 2-0 Milford. Another smash towards the middle, testing Nevels. And then the set out in front, and a bump by Ratcliffe. Hit to the back by Bassett. And the hard smash, but into the net by Finnegan. And Milford gets the point. We'll give the ball to Luna once again. Luna with the smash. A bump on the back row, the setup in front, and then with the hard spike, Isaac Elder picking up the kill. First point for Lincoln-Sudbury. It served by Ratcliffe, the setup by Luna. And then it's brought over by Bassett. And now the hard smash to the back row by Finnegan. Nicely played by Henderson. Into the net goes Rackington. And another point for Milford. Eric Vega serving it up. A 4-1 Scarlet Hawks lead in the first match. That is into the net. A service error, a point for Lincoln-Sudbury. And they will get the ball. Max Marolda on the serve. Marolda right-handed serve. A nice dig by Bentes. The setup out in front. A smash from the right side by Elder. And that went off the Scarlet Hawks defender and out of bounds for the Lincoln-Sudbury point. Served by Marolda into the net. Scarlet Hawks ball. Now coming in, the specialist, David Abrego. With the serve to the near side corner to Finnegan, and then misplayed on the far side, and the Scarlet Hawks racking up another point. Abrego with the serve. Played in the back by Merolda. And off the defender in front. Nevels hit it off of Bentes, and Bentes got a piece of the net. That is a Lincoln-Sudbury point. Stephen Nobile to the service line, a 6-4 match. Nobile serves it to the back row. As Abrego got a piece of it with the bump, and then a misplay in front by Luna. Could not get over that front line. Nobile to serve. Bump in the back by Vega. A hit on the near side corner from Bassett. The setup out in front. Nice defense in front. But Nevels is able to get it over the fingertips of Bentes, and it's a tie match. Nobile to serve. To the back row, Abrego. Diving save by Luna, and then a right-handed hit by Vega. And a nice hit over by Nevels in the front row. Good save by Abrego, and then it will land just in front of Nobile, and Milford back on top. Served by Bassett. Played by Racklin. Nice play from the corner by Bassett. Hit out in front by Davenport. And Abrego got tied up with Luna. Little miscommunication there. Peter Finnegan to serve. Off the net. Great diving dig by Luna. And then in front, Devin Lamont could not get it over the reach of Nevels and Rackington. Lincoln-Sudbury now leading the match. Finnegan serves it to the back row, right through the hands of Luna. And there is an ace. Finnegan to serve. And that is out. Milford back on top. They're trailing by one, excuse me. Devin Lamont, the senior middle hitter to serve. To the back row, the bump by Merolda, the set, and the spike by Finnegan. And now a good bump by Luna to keep it in play. The setup out in front, and that is going to be Milford's point. Contact made with the net, and it's tied once again. Lamont with the serve to the back row. Set up by Nobile. And a great save by Abrego, but the Scarlet Hawks could not keep it in play. It's a good hit by Rackington. See Rackington, he'll shift from up front and play the middle. Lincoln-Sudbury kind of has the 2-1-2 thing going. Set up and a hit from the corner by Vega with the spike. And Finnegan could not play it. Vega credited with the kill. Bentes to serve. To the back row. Finnegan plays it to set up, and the hit from the corner. Good save by Rackington. And now the middle hitter, Nevels, set up over to the far side corner. Henderson slams it down. That went off the ceiling. And that is a Milford point. As Finnegan hit that a little bit too high, was going for the bump. Got under it just too much. Bentes to serve. Bentes hit over to the back. Nevels plays it. set up out in front on the corner, Davenport, and now Luna is setting up the spike by Vega. A beauty of a block out in front, William Davenport. I have a feeling all these matches are going to go down to the wire. Scott Henderson to serve. Henderson to the back line, the setup by Lamont. Now set up out in front by Haber, hit from the corner by Vega. And there with the kill, Max Marolda off the Scott Henderson setup. This Lincoln-Sudbury, they have some great chemistry in their front line. The front line has scored a good portion of their points so far. Back hit by Luna, going reverse there. Set up by Lamont, and now Luna sets up the corner, and Vega can't get it over the front line as Marolda reaches up. And Isaac Elder got a hand in there as well. Elder certainly has some ups playing that front line. On the serve, he'll start on the near side corner as Luna serves it up for Milford, and that is out. Andre Rackington to serve it up for Lincoln-Sudbury. To the back line, and a misplay by Lamont. Lamont was going for the setup, trying to get a front line hit, and it just slipped through his fingertips. Rackington with the ace. Right to the middle, good bump by Lamont, played out in front, and then the slam by Vega. Set up by Henderson, and now from the corner it's Finnegan. Great save on the back line by Lamont. And now a hard smash by Elder. Bentes in the back, a bump by Luna, and then it is Lamont into the net. What a great volley that was. Did not go in Milford's favor, but some great work by both teams. Rackington with the serve. Bump by Bassett. And from the side, Vega. And just could not get it over the net was Bassett. And a timeout is going to be taken by Milford as they trail 16-12 in this first match. Scarlet Hawks, they had the momentum going early. Lincoln-Sudbury has had the momentum as of late. The front line just taking advantage of perhaps the little height advantage they have, but also a couple of mistakes made by Milford. They're playing it a lot from the middle and just having a tough time slamming it down on this Lincoln-Sudbury front line. Andre Rackington to serve. Right-handed serve, won't make it over. Scarlet Hawks need to get something going here. Eric Vega, senior captain, to serve, an outside hitter. Vega delivers to the middle, the bump by Finnegan. And the setup was perfection. Henderson setting up Elder. Max Marolda to serve. To the back line, that's out. Nice eye by Lucas Bentes and Devin Lamont. We'll bring David Abrego, the specialist, back into the game. Abrego, the libero for Milford. The smash from the far side corner by Elder into the net. Abrego back to the service line. To the back line, the bump by Finnegan. From the corner into the net, another Milford point. Couple aces for Abrego, and now Lincoln-Sudbury needs a timeout. The Scarlet Hawks have some momentum back, a 1-point match. And the Warriors going to talk it over. Head coach Elizabeth McClung. Lincoln-Sudbury, they've had their fair share of tough matches this season as well, playing in a tough Dual Valley conference. A lot of great talent in that league. As we are set for another David Abrego serve. Abrego with the right-handed serve, played on the back line. The setup out in front, a little push over, and a misplay by Vega. Could not get rid of it. Isaac Elder again from the front line. Just that little set over, throwing Milford off balance. Nobile to serve for Lincoln-Sudbury. Abrego plays it on the back. The setup by Luna. The smash from the corner. It's going to result in a save. Still in play, but out of bounds. The Devin Lamont smash. Finnegan plays it, but could not keep it in bounds, but it was almost a brilliant dig. Earl Bassett. Set up out in front. From the corner, not able to make it over. William Davenport just could not get the reach. Tie match. Earl Bassett on the serve. Serves it towards the weak side. Hit from the corner, the setup by Luna. Smash from Vega, nicely played in the back line by Meralda. And now Abrego with the setup, Luna, and the smash on the corner, a block out in front. Nice job by Bentes keeping it in check as Lamont gets it over, and now a setup by Davenport, and the attempted reach by Finnegan, and he is not able to get that over, but it will not matter. Scarlet Hawks defender touched the net there, and Lincoln-Sudbury has the serve and the point. Finnegan on the serve. The setup by Bassett. Luna could not get that one over. Lincoln-Sudbury exploiting the Milford weak side. Finnegan on the serve. Set up in the back by Luna. Reset by Bassett, and that was Luna going for the little tip, but was blocked by Nobile. Nobile did hit the net, so it is a Milford serve. Devin Lamont on the serve for the Scarlet Hawks. Towards the back, and that is inbounds. Excuse me, it must have just passed the line. Looked like it was going to stay in, but it is a Lincoln-Sudbury point. Just went out. Neville's on the serve. And Neville's misfiring there. Scarlet Hawks get the ball back. And the point. Quite a few service errors by both teams in this match. Bentes to the back, the bump by Rackington, the setup, and the hit from the corner is out. Side out, Andre Rackington, another Milford point. Bentes to serve. To the back line, bump by Nevels. And stepping out of bounds on the hit is William Davenport. Scarlet Hawks 3 points away. Another timeout taken by Lincoln-Sudbury. They certainly want to stop this Milford momentum as soon as possible. Once the Scarlet Hawks team gets going, they are certainly a force to be reckoned with and not easy to stop. They are going to talk it over and see what the Scarlet Hawks have been able to do in these last few rallies is set it up towards the middle and exploit the Lincoln-Sudbury weak side. And they've gotten it over that front line force that the Warriors have. They're keeping it towards the middle. A lot of quick hits, some great setups. And they are going to try to keep momentum in their favor as Lucas Bentis heads back to the line. Bentis to serve. Played in the back line. On the corner, the hit over, and it's out. Stephen Nobile could not keep it in. Bentis. Played in the back by Nevels. Now another set. Nice job by Bassett. There's the smash by Vega in front, but that was out of bounds. Side out goes Vega, and Lincoln-Sudbury has the ball back. Henderson on the serve. Bassett with the setup. Luna with the reset. Smashed by Lamont. Laid up by Henderson from the side. A diving save by Bentis. What a dig that was. From the back line now, Nevels set up out in front by Luna. The attempted smash by Vega is blocked by Elder. Ball still in play. And now Luna gets it towards the back line. A great rally going between these two teams, and now Luna is blocked by the front line combo of Max Marolda and Isaac Elder. 23 all. Henderson on the serve. Takes it over, the setup from the back by Lamont, and a misplay on the side. Vega tried to set up Luna with the underhand, did not go so well. And Coach Zakili needs a timeout as it is match point time for Lincoln-Sudbury. 1 point away from taking what has been a really up and down match for both teams. Momentum just swinging both ways throughout. And you could expect this whole game to go that way. Two very similar teams. And what Milford has that Lincoln-Sudbury does not is the serving, but what Lincoln-Sudbury has is that frontline force of Isaac Elder and Max Marolda. You'll see them playing the net throughout the entire game. It's Henderson set to serve. Serve it from the right side. A bump to get things going for Milford, and now they set over. And that is going to go Milford's way. Looks like Henderson made some contact with the net, and it's 24 all. Stephen Luna on the serve. To the back line. Nice job by Nevels digging it out, and they hit from the side by Marolda. And it was deflected by a couple of Milford defenders, but out of bounds. You saw Luna and Vega team up to try to get the point for Milford, but just could not keep it in. And now a setup by Luna. The smash, it's out! And Lincoln-Sudbury takes match number one, 26-24. What a first match it was between Milford and Lincoln-Sudbury. Still a lot more excitement to come. You are watching Milford Playoff Volleyball on Milford TV. And we are ready for match two. Lincoln-Sudbury with the 1-0 lead as they took match number one, 26-24. It's Milford Playoff Volleyball on Milford TV. Rob O'Keefe on camera. Tom Nappy on the call as we switch sides. The Scarlet Hawks set to serve. Stephen Luna will step up to the service line as the Scarlet Hawks looking to get some momentum going here, and they had momentum towards the end of match one, but Lincoln-Sudbury took it all away. A couple great serves, and the front line play has been outstanding for the Warriors. And Stephen Luna is set to serve it up for the Scarlet Hawks. Milford, of course, in the red. Lincoln-Sudbury in the navy blue. And a smash towards the back line played by Racketton. The setup by Nevels from the corner, Finnegan. And now setting it up, Bassett. And Vega went with the right hand. And it went out of bounds. Side out goes Vega. Scott Henderson steps to the line. Played on the back, went off the fingertips of Lamont, and a double hit. Henderson to serve. To the back, the set by Bassett. Now on the front, Luna, the smash from the corner by Vega. And that is a Milford point as Vega with the kill. Vega will now serve it up. Big serve. An ace for Vega, landed right in the middle of three Warriors. Exploiting the weak side. Again, towards the back. Nevels dug it out, and a smash from the side by Meralda. Bentes tried for the save, but goes side out, and it's 3-2 Lincoln-Sudbury. Racketton. Lamont. Bassett. And went off the net. They're trying for the front setup. Racketton on the serve. Off the net, still in play. Luna sets it up, smash from the corner by Lamont. And that is going to be a Lincoln-Sudbury point. Played out of bounds. Racketton on the serve. To the back, Bentes digs it out, and the front line combo. Isaac Elder, Max Meralda again. Timeout will be called by head coach Linda Zakili, and this is a crucial situation here. You're down 6-2, you lost match one. You really don't want to have to play comeback in match three. You have to even it out here. And you can't let Lincoln-Sudbury get too far ahead of you, especially with that front line combo that's been able to exploit you. They do have the height advantage in the front, and that's been a major factor here. Milford needs to get the ball back. They need to get the ball back into the hands of David Abrego. Abrego has racked up the aces throughout the season. Set to serve it up is Racketton. To the back line, the setup by Lamont, tip over by Bassett. Bassett with the setup, and unfortunately it was a setup, but it set up Isaac Elder for the smash. Elder credited with the kill as Racketton will serve. To the back, and Bentes could not dig it out. beauty of a serve. And an ace for Andre Rackington. Towards the middle, another dig by Bentis. This time it makes it over. The setup out in front. Smash from the corner, it's blocked. But it was hit out of bounds. It was a beauty of a block, but just went beyond the baseline. Rackington into the net. And that is what Milford needed. They needed the ball back badly, and they're going to bring Abrego right back in as they give the specialists the service opportunity. And it goes into the net. That was clearly the last thing you needed there. Marolda on the serve, to the back, the setup by Lamont. And now from the side, Lamont. It was a good block. Lincoln-Sudbury's front line once again, but Milford will end up with the point as Finnegan tried to play it off the net and could not. Earl Bassett on the serve. Towards the back, Marolda. Now Henderson, and the smash right to the side by Elder. And it stayed in play. Great job exploiting those sidelines. Landed right in front. Nobile on the serve. To the back, Abrego sets it up, and now it's Bassett. Smash from the side by Luna, and then it is going to be off the hands of a front linesman. Bentis tried to chase it down, but just could not get there. As Bassett tried to play it. That is off the net. And a beauty of an ace for Nobile. Nobile again on the serve. To the back, out of bounds. Beyond the baseline, Milford gets the ball back. Devin Lamont to the service line. Lamont towards the back, and that is out as well. Milford just cannot get the serves going. They had some great serves in the first match, but this match not so much as Peter Finnegan serves it up. Played by Abrego, and Bassett tried to set up the front line, but pushed it forward just a bit too much. Another timeout by Coach Zakili. As big-time momentum for Lincoln-Sudbury off to a 15-5 lead in match number 2. Already up 1-0 in the series. Coach Zakili probably going to make some adjustments if this continues. She'll shift some guys around. Maybe put more towards the front to go for blocking opportunities. But the big flaw in this match is just the inability to get things going from the service line. Scarlet Hawks rally up, and we are set to continue. On the serve, Peter Finnegan. Into the net. This is it right here. This is where Milford has to get something going. Bentis will serve. Bentis from the near side. And I think he's going to try to exploit the weak side here, and he'll hit it right towards the middle. Marolda plays it off the tips of Nobile, and into the net goes Finnegan. So there's an ace for Bentis. Puts it back once again. Marolda sets it up in front and off of the dig attempt by Bassett and out of bounds. The Warriors get the ball back. Ryan Nevels to serve. Nevels puts it towards the back. Bump by Lamott. And a smash out in front by Vega will turn into points for Milford. Eric Vega with the kill. Steven Luna with the serve. Right to the back row, nice serve. Nicely played by Nevels, however. Set up out in front, now Bassett. Vega going for the smash, a beauty of a block out in front by William Davenport and Max Marolda. Front line of Lincoln-Sudbury has been key. Scott Henderson on the serve. To the back line, the setup by Lamott, and now a setup by Luna as Vega tries to tip it over. And he went into the front there, and it looks like he might have hurt himself a little bit as he's shaking it off. Now going to the service line. It's a nice job by Vega out in front, just with the tip over, and then the defender hit the net for the Milford point. Vega on the serve, smashes it to the back. Played by Nevels, but side out, point Milford. Ace for Vega. With the hurt arm and everything, still has the power. Oh. And he is really grabbing at that shoulder now. Put everything he had into that one, and he clearly hurt himself earlier. Hopefully he's able to stay in the match. Rackington the serve for Lincoln-Sudbury. Bump by Lamott. And now over by Bassett off the setup. And the Scarlet Hawks get the ball back. David Abrego back in to serve. Abrego into the net again. And that is unusual by the specialist. And speaking of specialists, Sam Ryan in to serve for Lincoln-Sudbury. To the back row, played by Vega. From the corner is Lamott, blocked out in front. Nice save by Bentis, set up by Luna, and then smashed over by Bassett. And it is going to be a Lincoln-Sudbury point. Bentis stepped over the center line. Sam Ryan will serve it up. Abrego sets it up. Luna from the near side corner, Lamott. Nicely played out in front, going for the downward smash was Nevels, and he did. Went off the hands of Bentes and did not cross the center line. Served up by Ryan. Bump by Vega from the near side, Lamott. Set up out in front, and a smash by the big man, Isaac Elder. Bentes tried for the save, but Elder comes up with the kill. Ryan to serve. Abrego. Corner, Lamott, and could not get over the front line again. Isaac Elder with the block. A rally going behind Sam Ryan. Lincoln-Sudbury 2 points away. Set up out in front, Vega smashes it, and that is out of bounds beyond the baseline. Ryan for match point. To the back, Vega, set up by Luna, hit from the side by Bassett, and that keeps Milford alive in the second match. Earl Bassett to serve. To the back line, the bump by Rackington. Now a hit towards the back to a diving Vega, and stepping out of bounds was Devin Lamont as he played it. That is match point for Lincoln-Sudbury. They lead the series 2-0 as they take match number 2, 25-12. How will Milford respond? We shall see. Coming up next as they have their work cut out for them. This is Milford Playoff Volleyball on Milford TV. Welcome back to coverage of Milford High School Playoff Volleyball. And they currently trail Lincoln-Sudbury 2-0. They certainly have their work cut out for them. They need it here if they want to stay alive in this postseason. Rob O'Keefe on camera, Tom Nappy on the call as we have switched sides and we are ready for match number 3. Lincoln-Sudbury taking match number 2, 25-12. Just pure domination, and the major flaw for the Scarlet Hawks is they could not get anything going from the service line. Scott Henderson will serve it up. Henderson with the serve off the front of the net, and that is a point. An ace as the diving David Abrego was unable to get to it. Henderson once again. Abrego this time with the setup, and now Luna with the reset, and an attempt from the side by Bassett does not make it over. 2-0. The Warriors will serve once again. Scott Henderson on a roll. Henderson from the far side. Abrego plays it up. Bump in the middle by Bentes from the back, Vega. Nice play from the side by Elder. Elder with the smash, and that is going to be side out and a Milford point. Too much power. Earl Bassett to serve. To the middle, the bump by Nevels, set up by Henderson, hit from the side by Finnegan, and he had Vega and Abrego totally fooled right in the middle of the two back defenders. Rackington will serve. Set up by Luna. Now Bassett on the front. Luna with the smash, and that is going to be a Milford point. Just barely stayed in. Lamont on the serve. And that is out. Too much power. You need to get something going from the service line. Sam Ryan will serve. Got to make sure he stepped in before he went to the service line. Set up by Bassett. Luna now from the side, Vega. Unfortunately, it was side out, and it's a Lincoln-Sudbury point. Sam Ryan to serve again. Towards the back, bump by Bassett, set up in front, Bentes, and now the big man Elder setting up the middle hitter, Rackington, and the front line was trying to push it over. Nice defense by the Scarlet Hawks as they get the ball back, and they have switched up the talent. Paulo Xavier out there. Stephen Luna playing the front now. Bentes with the serve. To the back, set up out in front, and the downward smash by Isaac Elder. Elder again coming up huge. Lead server as of late for Lincoln-Sudbury, Sam Ryan, only a sophomore. Go out of the back line, bump by Bentes, set up out in front by Luna, and now Vega hits it over. Good save by Rackington, and played out in front by Nevels over that center line, and it's a Milford point. Six-4 match. This could be a totally different situation if the Scarlet Hawks can get something going from the service line. Luna, the senior captain. Into the net again. 7-4 Warriors. Finnegan to serve. To the back line, bump by Lamont. Save by Bassett on the side. That's played up. Downward smash, Nevels. Picking up the kill. Finnegan to serve. To the back, set up on the corner by Bassett. Bump up by Lamont, and the hit, too much power by Luna. Peter Finnegan to serve. Into the net. 9-5 as Vega will go to the line. Vega had an injured arm in the second match. We'll see how he's able to serve. And he grabs that arm once again right after the serve. It was a good one though. From the corner, Rackington off the fingertips of Steven Luna, and another Warriors point. The front line play for the Warriors has been outstanding. Nevels, a serve to the back, played by Bentes. Set up by Luna. And it was Bassett and Lamont combining. But the Lincoln-Sudbury Warriors outdo them once again on the front line for the point, and Coach Sakili takes another timeout. Warriors up 11-5, and you see Eric Vega walking around, continuing to grab that shoulder a little bit. He's clearly not 100%. In this situation, you really need him, especially to serve. 53 aces on the season. He has scored 138 points overall, 81.7 at the line. And Lucas Bentes, your other great server, who has 103 points, has not been able to step up totally like you'd see him. And Steven Luna, he's struggling a little bit as well. 93 aces on the season for Steven Luna. Serving it up for the Warriors, Ryan Nevels. To the back line, dug out by Bentes, set up by Lamont. Now from the near side front, Xavier. And a little miscommunication, but responding with a big smash from the corner again, Andre Rackington. Nevels with the serve. And that was a misplay by Lamont. Lamont was trying to set up Luna and just plain and simple slipped. Nevels set up out in front by Lamont, and that is side out. And he also stepped over the center line. Lincoln-Sudbury in control, and on the serve once again, Ryan Nevels. Nevels to the back, and the push by Bentes. What a diving save by Luna, but the play in the front line by Davenport results in another Warriors point. Just a simple tap over. But I got to give Steven Luna credit for that. What a matrix type of dive that was to keep that in play. But just plain and simple, nothing going the Scarlet Hawks' way as Coach Sakili takes another timeout, and she is certainly not too happy. The Scarlet Hawks team, they've been a lot better than this throughout the season. They typically have not struggled this much from the service line, or even come close to struggling this much. And they've really been a lot better at distributing the ball, but today is just one of those days. And when you're playing a team like the Warriors in the postseason, it's tough to overcome. It's still a little bit to go here as Ryan Nevels set to deal. Bentes from the back, Luna digs it out, and the attempt by Lamont is unsuccessful. He played it out on the side. Nevels with the serve. To the back, the bump by Bentes, the setup out in front by Luna. From the corner, the downward smash is denied. Lamont tries to go over as Davenport got a hand in there. 17-5, Ryan Nevels again, the serve. To the back, dug out by Bentes, set up by Luna. The smash by Vega is just too much power. And that was a frustration smash there. And you really cannot have those. Not enough court for the frustration smashes. And as Xavier goes too big on that one, beyond the baseline. Ryan Nevels on the serve. To the back, and Bentes could not dig it out. Ryan Nevels, the serve. Set up by Vega. And now Milford just miscommunicating. Steven Luna and Paulo Xavier miscommunicated and ended up gliding into each other. And at this point, momentum is all in the Warriors' favor. Ryan Nevels to serve. Nevels to the back, dug out by Bentes on the side, White. Set up out in front, and a big smash by Rackington, but too big. And now more than ever, Milford needs something. And excuse me, that was not too big. It was actually touched by a Scarlet Hawk, looked like it would have been. So touched by a Scarlet Hawk towards the back line, and again, that hit was clearly too big. And you had Bentes touch it on the back line. But there you go, Earl Bassett with the point there. Downward smash that Davenport could not play. Ryan White, the junior, to serve. 22-6, Milford has some catching up to do. Bump in the back by Nevels on the near side. Rackington, a simple bump over by Davenport. Now on the corner, Luna. Smashed down by Lamont. The setup, hit from the corner, off the net, and over goes Rackington. Andre Rackington doing it all for the Lincoln-Sudbury Warriors, and they're 2 points away from advancing to the quarterfinals. Scott Henderson. To the back, the bump by Vega, set up by Luna, the smash down by Bassett. And that is a Milford point as Bassett coming up big
Too much power for Marolda to handle. David Abrego back into the game as Earl Bassett set to serve it up. Some intimidation by the Lincoln-Sudbury bench. And there's a big hit by Elder. Lamont tried to play it, but too much power, and it is match and game point for the Warriors. Andre Rackington. And that's it. The Lincoln-Sudbury Warriors defeat Milford 25-7 and sweep 3-0. And they will advance in the Central Division I postseason. Congratulations to the Warriors and congratulations to the Milford Scarlet Hawks. They have had a wonderful season. They got a big win in the first round against Worcester Tech. Big upset sweep by Milford. And it was a bit of a roller coaster to start the season, but they really overcame a tough start and turned out pretty well for the Scarlet Hawks. So congratulations to Coach Killy and the Milford Scarlet Hawks on a terrific year. Lincoln-Sudbury improving to 16-3, advancing to the semifinals. We'll meet the winner of Assabet Valley and Wachusett. That will wrap up this coverage for Milford High School playoff volleyball. For Rob O'Keefe on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Milford TV.